Hey, what's up, my peeps? What's up? I always kind of wait till the little thing quits, and then the screen flickers, and then nope, now we're live for sure. I'm pretty sure I'm already live, but anyway. What's up, my peeps? Happy Tuesday. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How's it going? How's it going? What y'all doing? It's supposed to get cold and snowy here again. Woohoo! I love living here in Kansas. It's always pretty when there's some snow on the ground. So this one's going to be really super short. I've got tons and tons to do. Trying to get some other stuff caught up. Get my stuff. I haven't even lit a sage yet today. Let's go, sage. Okay. Hello. Noonish, Michigan. Wait, aren't we on the same time zone? We're kind of straight up and down. Are we on the same time zone? I got a splitting headache that I woke up with, so I pushed it back hoping that it would go away. And it hasn't, so we'll just see how this goes. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all keeping your toes warm. Oh, it's 1 o'clock there. Oops. Sorry about that. I was trying to calm my head down, and I'm trying to get some work done anyway. What's up? I'm only gonna do a couple of these probably. I keep being, oh, my guides are yipping at me. Catch my, I got a candle lit right there. Catch my shirt on fire, I'd be in trouble. I pull a release card for myself pretty much every morning. Something I need to let go of. And when I light my sage, which I do pretty much every day, I use it to fan my sage to where I need to go. I haven't even gone where I need to go. Always sage your ALEXA, your computer, your phone. I call it my crack pipe because I'm addicted to it. I sage several things here in my little office pretty much every day. But anyway, mine today was this card. And this is what we released with the sage. They want me to use it as a card for the group because they think there's somebody or several people or maybe all of you need to hear it. Anyway, quit babbling, Rhonda. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. That's no shit. You can't fix somebody else unless they want to fix themselves. And when you've, I could preach on this one. And when you here comes my preaching. When you cannot fix somebody else, they have to do it for themselves. It doesn't matter. You can try it. You can help. You can give them a shoulder to lean on, but you can't fix them. But when you sit there, and I'm just talking about somebody I know, and you sit there, and I'm not talking about any of you, unless it fits, and you say, I have nothing to fix it myself. It's them. It's all them. Everything they do is wrong. It's them. I'm perfect. They need to fix this, and they need to fix that. And you can't do it anyway. They have to do it. But when you sit there and you say, I have nothing I need to fix, you're a liar to yourself. You're fooling yourself. You're hurting yourself by not admitting, of course, every single person has something they need to fix. Every single person. Whether it's forgive somebody else or be a little nicer or stop judging so much, or these things are just popping in my head because it's my head. You always, every single person has something to fix. So don't just look at the other person and go, you fix that or else I can't be around you. Go look in the mirror and figure out what you need to fix too. Even if it's just for your own spirit, your own soul. Because I've run into people like that. And I go, well, what are you going to fix? I don't need to fix anything. Really? Okay, enough babbling. New Zealand. Awesome, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we pushed it back a little today since I had a headache. Yeah, it's still there. So, who's in here? Wait a minute, I want him to say it again. Who's in here that has not had a reading, but you have a picture on the Constant Connections page of your loved one? Who's in here that has not had one of these little readings, but you already have a picture posted on the Constant Connections page? And don't forget, at least put a like on here. It takes, I'm giving my energy to help you guys. At least like the post. It's got something to do with algorithms or something that they have. Some stupid stuff. Okay, let me see what I've got here. Let me scribble for a second. I'm due for new glasses. Thank gosh. I have an appointment in a week or so. 'Cause I can't see these words. It's hell to get old. Okay, let me scribble, because I can't remember from 1 minute to the next who I'm looking at. Galen, hang around. Let me get this straightened out. Hang on. I gotta go find the pictures. They're telling me the last few weeks we've just stuck with the pictures, and I leave it up to my guides to decide what the hell we're gonna do. It's they kind of run the show. Hang on, I'm looking. Okay. Now what am I looking for? That's down here. Let me look. I looked at a few of them before. Got an idea. Which I don't always get a chance to do. Okay, give me just a second. I got one more. Let me look at. Stop popping up in front of me stuff. Ooh, I was actually quiet for a minute. Holy shit, that doesn't happen very often. Let me find this one other one. Or maybe I should just wait and do it in a minute. I know I saw it. Come on. I don't have all day. Ooh, I'm starting to get extremely hot. And I do have a little room heater in here, but it's not on. I feel like my blood's about to boil inside my body. So this is gonna be for somebody. I don't see the one I'm looking for. Damn it, I'll look in a minute. Okay. All right, let's get this show on the road. Okay. Galen, I'd already picked you before I started this. Even though people put pictures in and then they don't show up, which is fine. Things happen. Okay. Oh, see, Stephanie, I was just writing your name down and I didn't realize you guys were here for the same person. I didn't look at the picture close enough. All right. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out what he's showing me. Okay, I always tell people, if you ever go to a medium and they start asking you a bunch of questions right off the bat, get up and leave, because they're feeding off your information. But I always ask, sometimes I ask a question or two to make sure I have the right one. So Galen, did he have a lingering illness, like a long-term illness? Or maybe not long-term, I'm not sure I'm saying that way I'm feeling it. And just yes or no, don't give a bunch of information. Let him bring it through. I guess either one of you could answer. Okay, yes, he did. Oh, he's being really quiet. Ooh, some of these guys are really quiet. You gotta talk, Betty. You gotta talk. Now's your chance. He keeps talking about an oxygen hose, So maybe there towards the end, maybe he had an oxygen, that he doesn't need it now. I don't need that shit anymore. Well, we're being really slow on this connection. Hang on. One of you, my Tina, one of you has felt him in the house. Did he stay with one of you guys? One of you has seen him or felt him in the house. I'm not sure you've actually seen him. It's just like, okay, when somebody walks into the room and you don't hear them, you don't see them, but you feel them, and you turn around and you go, ah, because there's all of a sudden there's somebody standing there, like I'm talking a real person. You felt his presence. Oh, everybody, it seems like everybody that's come through lately is like we're standing in the living room and looking into the kitchen. I don't know why we have the same scenario. And it's like he's at the door jamb and he's peeking around the corner. So you're going to see him. Somebody has already or going to feel him there. You just know that there's somebody watching you type of thing. Somebody's going to see him. Maybe both of you. The way he's showing it, and they used to do it to me all the time when I used to work in my dining room. Now I have my own little woo-woo room. Yes, you have felt him. Like, you'll see them in your peripheral vision. And I include this up here too, because I could be working at my desk at the table when I was in there, and I'd see them walk by my table. So it's any of this peripheral vision. And they do it to me too, and I go, okay, I just saw them walk by, and I raise my head, and I don't see them. I don't know why it works that way. but it does. So just when you get that little that you see peeking around the corner and you turn your head and it's not there, just trust that it's him. Validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more little signs if you want them. Give him permission. A lot of times they'll stand off in a corner and go, well, I don't want to scare you, and I don't want you to think your house is haunted, and I don't think you'll know it's me, so I'll just stand here in the corner and watch you. That sounds kind of creepy, but it's not. Hang on, asking him something. Okay, so when he left, he says mom was there, but I don't feel like it's his mom. Like real mom, like mom. Did he have a grandmother who kind of took care of him or was around him a lot that maybe would feel more like a mom than a grandmother? Because she looks older. She could be a mom, but this one kind of looks like it'd be older. Sorry, my addiction. Love you too, Deb. Just one of you girls. Yes, okay. So that's who was there when he left. That's who he saw first when he left. Whether it's a mom or grandma. Your grandma on your mom's side was his mom. Okay. Oh, maybe that's why I'm feeling like she's older, maybe because it's your grandma instead of his grandma. Because she came through feeling more like a grandma, but more like a mom. He said, I was very excited to see her. I felt totally at peace. Total peace when I saw her. It's like he laid down, or maybe it's when he was laying down before he left, and she was stroking his, oh, gonna make me cry, stroking his hair as if he was just a little boy, just stroking his hair and comforting him. This feels like it's right as he was transitioning. And if you talk to anybody that works in a nursing home, they'll tell you loved ones start to see their loved ones your loved one starts to see, I'm sorry, I got a headache, so I'm a little bleh. Your loved ones start to see their loved ones that have passed on a few days or a couple weeks or so before they pass, because the loved ones from up there come down to give them peace and comfort and guide them home and let them know they're okay. And he says, I was at total peace. No matter what it looked like on the outside when I left, I was at total peace. My spirit, my soul, on the inside. Because Mom was there. And there was an older gentleman too, but he looks more like he'd be a grandfather. So I don't know if it's his dad or and your grandfather, kind of like his mom came through. I'm kind of babbling today, but I'd always babble. His mother-in-law was more of a mom to him. Anyway, he wants you to know he was at total peace. He wants you to know that he has already been in your house and that he is going to be in your house. And he hasn't quite decided what signs to leave you yet. I think maybe he hasn't figured out what he can do yet. You know, it's like the movie Ghost, and when Patrick Swayze is in the subway thingy, and he's down there with that spirit, and that spirit's teaching him how to use his energy instead of his body, because he doesn't have a body anymore, using his energy to kick the can and flick the bottle cap. It's kind of that way. I think we have to learn a little bit. And I asked my woo-woo lady, I said, don't we already know everything? Because we've been there before. I mean, I believe in past lives. Been here more than once. I hope I don't have to come back. And I think there's a little bit of a relearning process, I should say. Relearning. So I think he's working on that, but know that you're going to see him, feel him. Anyway, we're going to let him go. He thought that was his most important message. Oh, he says no. He goes, no. Tell him I love him. I didn't always let him know like I should. I wasn't always around. Tell him I love him. 160, I was 160% or 160 degrees, whatever the heck that means. Something about that number, 160. He says, I can't leave without telling them kisses and hugs. And he says that number 160 again. So you might have to think about that number. Okay, let me go look because I did not find the picture I was looking for. Okay, so my little friend from New Zealand, when I get off of here, there's on my Constant Connections page, there's a picture with two hands crossing. I'm going to delete that and start fresh for next Tuesday, which should be okay. I have nothing on my calendar. And you can post a picture if you want to come back next week. Like, hit the like button. I'm trying to get these algorithms straightened out. That's what the girls tell me to do. So I don't know if it makes a difference. Like. Go to Stephanie. You don't need me to tell him. You don't need me to tell him. I promise you 1,000%, every single one of you, your loved ones can hear you and see you. All you have to do is talk to them. They got plenty of time to talk to you. They listen. Okay, let me go look for this other picture. Anyway, I think I interrupt my babbling. Oh, good Lord. Help me. Well, I know this is in here and I can't find it. I must be blind because I swear I saw what I'm looking for. There it is. I knew it was. I knew it was there. Oh, I need to go back and look. Sorry, I'm taking an awful lot of time looking today. Sorry about that. Let me look one more time. I know I'm taking more time than I usually do looking at pictures. And I usually try to check them out ahead of time, but I can't remember. I can't remember whose name I saw by the time I get in here and start working. Kaylin Wilson, do you have a picture in there? You have to put a picture in there, because most of the time we go by pictures. It takes too long. If I go to you and I try to say, okay, there's this person coming through, and I have to describe them, and then maybe it's not who you want to hear from, and you don't recognize them, it just gets to be too long and involved. So it's a lot easier, quicker if I get a picture. I know who they are when they come in. That's who I asked for. So I need it on my list. And it has to be on the list under the picture with the two hands, because I only have time to look at one thread. All right, how's it going? Sally Heaton Ryan. Sally. Sally. Let's see if we can get Mama talking. Uh-oh, I lost it. I lost her. Good grief. I am spending way too much time scrolling. I love these guys more than the people on earth, I think. Are your shoes dirty, Sally? Do you have mud or something? Or did you slop in some snow in your house? Or you making tracks somewhere with your shoes? What? Why is she talking about your dirty shoes? Or was she a shoe freak and she kept her shoes really clean? just a yes or no. Don't ever feed a medium. Unless you got cookies. I'm kind of hungry. You could bring me a cookie. She's talking about your dirty shoes. What the hell? Don't yell at me. Yes. I guess she's trying to validate that it's her and she knows her shoes are dirty. She says, damn, Mom's going to chew your ass out from up there. She says she'd be over there cleaning them dirty tracks up that you track into the house. She says, get busy. Oh, she's pointing at me too. They always yell at me. Why do I always get in trouble? I'm just trying to sit here and be nice. I know. I'm not very good at it. She wants to give you a big bear hug, and I mean, she wants to do the really big bear hug. So you should feel that. And everybody feels the energy different than I do. We don't all feel it the same. But you should feel like a warmth, or that maybe a little squeeze or tingling, maybe where her arms are going around you, or which way are you doing it? She's doing it from behind. She's grabbing you from behind and squeezing you from behind instead of at the front. So you might feel that pressure, the heat on your back. No, my New Zealand friend, not now, because I'm going to get off of here. So you'll have to come back next week. I've got a shit ton of work to do. You should feel that, Sally. And if you don't feel it now, or if you haven't felt it, you will feel it. Just trust that it's her. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out what she's doing. Okay, so she's still behind you, or she's still behind me. She's behind me, and she's taking her chin, the point of her chin, and she's pushing it down on my shoulder, like the pointy part. You should feel that. She's pushing it hard enough that it kind of hurts. She's really pushing down, but sometimes that just means she's giving great effort to it. It doesn't mean it will actually come across that strong, but it might. All the time. Hi, Gina. How's my neighbor? So know that that's her. Anytime you think you feel them, validate them, acknowledge them. Tell them you love them and ask them to bring you more if you want it. That's your free will choice, because it kind of opens a door for them. And they go, oh, now they know it's me. Now they know I'm still here. I'll come back and bring more. And it always helps to give them permission to come into your house. Some of them don't think they should. Oh, this is going to be a short one. She's saying, happy holidays, happy holidays. We're already living the life, living the dream, Gina. She was around during the holidays. She keeps saying happy holidays, but we're kind of past the holidays except for Valentine's Day. But I don't. She went like this. Yes, something about Valentine's Day coming. Watch for her. Watch for signs from her. Watch for something from her. Watch for something out of the ordinary. Gosh, she's not even telling me what it is. Like, I stepped out of my truck in a parking lot one day, and this was right where I opened my door. This was laying there. It broke off of somebody's something, but I knew it was from Bob, Gina. I knew exactly who it was from and why it was there. So I keep it by my computer. I mean, and it's little beads. It's little beads. So who would expect to find something like that? So she's going to find something that's just going to pop up, and you may walk right over it. You might might find a coin. I know they love coins, and I kind of get bored with that, even though I just got one of mine the other day. Anyway, always check the year on your coins. Check the year. My coin was the year that he left. But he's good. He's good. He's had a lot of practice. I miss him tons. But he's always hanging around. Not so much lately. I yelled at him the other day. Where the hell have you been? He's even slacking on the music. We always do first song on the radio, and he's slacking on the music. He's in trouble. So anyway, sorry I wandered off in another direction. These are free. These are just mini readings, so we just get a little bit. She's singing Rockabye Baby. I don't know if she used to sing that song to you, or you used to sing that song to maybe your child. I don't know how old you are or any of that. Or there's a baby coming. She just keeps singing Rockabye Baby, and she shows me like an old cradle, but it's like one of those little cradles with rockers on it. It's not like a big, tall, fancy cradle. It's like an old cradle, but it's short, that rocks, and it's wooden. No slats on the side, just wooden. Almost looks like a doll thing. But I'm guessing it's probably very old. Not sure why. They never waste a message. There is always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind, because you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and go, I know what they're talking about. Squirrel, that's me. You know me well. Oh my goodness. I get distracted so easy. She says, I love you. I still love you. I'm always watching out for you. And she's kind of saying it that way. Please don't think I've left you or deserted you. I'm always around. All you have to do is call. So whenever you need somebody to talk to, just holler out her name. Just call out. You don't even have to say it out loud. We can talk telepathic. They can. You don't have to say anything out loud. They can hear you if you're talking to them. She keeps saying, call my name, call my name. So if you're having a bad day, sit down on the couch and call her name, and she'll bring you some comfort. She'll listen. You should feel a sense of peace by the time she gets done. You'd be surprised the things they can do from their spot. So I think I probably said this last week, and I think I said it in a reading the other day. My woo-woo lady, I said, does Bob hear me? And she goes, sometimes you talk too much, Rhonda. And he goes, me. Yeah, but he hears you. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here so I can get my work done. Tuesday. It's coming Tuesday. I'll delete the picture with the two hands. When I get off of here, I will repost it so we have clean new pictures. And I'm going to start looking into TikTok. Maybe Snapchat. I don't know if Snapchat will work. And maybe doing a reading, seeing how I can post some things on TikTok. I don't care what they say. I love TikTok. I go lay on the couch at night and I can't go to sleep because I just, one more. Oh, let's see, one more. Just one more. And I love watching police dogs. Or the Marines with their dogs. I love watching those. Yeah, you better go clean your shoes. And evidently I need to also. Yeah, sometimes they'll come in and they'll be talking to somebody else and then they go, Rhonda, clean your desk up. And I'm going, really? You gotta pick on me now? Okay. We will see you Tuesday. Like, maybe even share. Go to my YouTube, like, or whatever. I think you like over there. I think you like something over there. help me get the algorithm moving again. I got kind of a stalemate there for a while. Okay. See you all later. See you next week. I keep saying I'm going to do another live one during the week, and then it never happens because I get so caught up in work. So, might be a surprise one. Might be a surprise I'm not there. I'm not sure. See you all next week anyway. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Peace. That's what Christian does to me, Gina. Peace. We do that to each other. My grandson. Peace out.